What up, though? So check it out. I've completed the 24-hour fast just a couple minutes ago. I did a juice fast last month, 3-day juice fast, and this month I'm gonna do once my family gets back in town. We're gonna do eating raw diet for maybe a couple days, just straight raw. But today I did a 24-hour water fast, like a master cleanse. And so as I didn't know how long I was going to do it. I just knew I was going to at least do 24 hours. And I'm eating again, so I had to finish 24 hours. But the first meal I ended up eating, well, actually, I walked by my nephew and he had some fries. So I took like a tiny little curly fry that he had from like a shawarma place. And it dawned on me like, damn, so I guess you done with the fast, Kim. And I told myself I was. That ain't really the first food by choice. That was just instinct and me saying, hey, give me this. The first food that I ate was some grapes. I got earlier today. You know, you gotta wash them off, right? Rinse them off. Does that do anything? I don't know. But for the mind, it does something. Tastes so good. Every time I do a fast, it dawns on me how good food really is. Like, and it's just like all food. You know, I remember I was doing a juice fast and I was like peeling a grapefruit last month and I was salivating. I'm like, I just want to bite into you, you grapefruit. I want you. That's because, like, when you take something away, it heightens the desire for it. And sometimes you take certain things for granted. And sometimes something so good becomes regular and ordinary. So when you take it away, it's like, and then you reintroduce it, like you just see how beautiful and how great and wonderful it is. That doesn't just apply to food. Anyway, what I'm doing now is I'm making a meal. Now, I wanted to make some French fries because, boy, oh boy, that is my favorite food, and I'm not ever gonna stop eating them. But instead, I'm probably gonna make them for dinner tomorrow. I got some tofu I want to make. I got some asparagus. I'm gonna have to make that with that. That's gonna be a good idea. But cause I gotta eat that asparagus ASAP. But today I'm making kale wrap. This is inspired, but nowhere near how good Tassili's is. If you don't know, Tassili's is a restaurant in the West End in Atlanta. And it's this little lady, just wonderful lady. She makes these. She has like a raw food place. And you know what? Last time I was doing a fast, I did a 40-day fruit fast, and I was looking for food. And I was at a studio, and I found her spot. And I called. I wanted it. They was closed. You know what? Actually, before that, I had a show. And my homies, I don't know if it was Felicity or, I don't know, I had a show, though, and it was close to West End. It was probably her party. And like she had an event. And they told me to get it. And I got it before I performed. And I got the kale wrap, and I got it spicy. When I'm telling you, it was the spiciest thing that I've had, but it's so good that I kept eating it. And I had to do my show, and I'm like, I don't know. I can't even remember what ailment was going on. My nose was running, or I was just all clear, or I was just buzzing because I was like, I just ate something so hot. So make sure you get like spicy mixed with mild, or you could just get mild, because it is real. But anyways, I'm making a kale wrap inspired by her, and I'm really excited because it's so good. And I'm just gonna end this day on a raw tip. Beside, you know, what I had going on with my nephew. That little tiny fry. It was like a curly fry, and it was like the end, kind of that at the bottom of the barrel. But anyways, I took it and I ate it. Yeah, I did. So I'm gonna take some olive oil. I don't know what they do there, but I took some kale. I don't know how much kale I have. I'll say about 2.5, maybe 3 fistfuls, and I got a big hand. So for all you little hand people, it might be like 4 handfuls, maybe 3, 4. Depending on how you grab it, it might even be 5. But I got about 1, 2, maybe 2.5 to 3 handfuls of kale. I cut up a tomato. I could cut up 2, but it ain't even that big of a deal. I cut up a little bit of some onions, and I cut up about 4 cloves of garlic, and I put them in my bowl. See, it's just sitting there, and I put some olive oil in there. Next, these avocados have not been okay. We got this one a couple days ago. It's probably at the end. It's almost at the end of the road. If I ain't do this tonight, it would have had to go into the trash can without living a full life. Like I would have had to throw the whole thing away without actually eating the green. I'm just gonna take this out. I'm gonna cut it up a little bit more. But it definitely got its black spots on it, but we're gonna keep it rolling. Like nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. But you're perfect for me. We rockin', we rollin', we rollin', rockin'. Like to go all night and he let it go. My name. I messed that up. Shout out Missy. Mr. Meanin', shout out J. Cole. It's classic. All right, got my avocado. For my avocado, it's dressing. I want sometimes you can put an avocado in a microwave for a couple seconds and just mush it up that way, or if it's kind of soft like this one, I put it in dices and then I put it in, and it's easier to smush up in the dish that I'm making. I ain't really trying to take too much energy and effort. Or you can take up like a blender or food processor and blend it up like guac. Who got time for that? And I don't want to mess up any other dishes, so I just cut it up into cubes, pour it in there. Boom, bop, just like that. And I'm gonna get me 2 more things. A little vegan spread, a little plant-based mayo boy. If I wasn't on camera, I just would have licked that and then just stuck it in here, but you know, I don't know, maybe too much, maybe right, just right, I don't know. A little bit more. And then I'm gonna get to churning. You know? All right, now I'm just mixing everything up, trying to get this avocado to settle a little bit more, kind of smush down and become a little bit more, less cubey and more part of a dressing. Yeah. And then secret ingredient to being a vegan altogether, vegetarian or whatever. No, vegan, because especially when it comes to cheese-based stuff, nutritional yeast. Forget Frank's hot sauce. I put this shit on everything. Ooh-wee. Woo! Shit is getting crazy. It's getting out of control. See how it's starting to look? And then what you want to do, you want to put some salt on this boy. Now this, I could eat this as a salad. I could mess this up. Ooh-wee. My wife is going to be hurt. She probably hear me turning this right now and just know I'm making this. She would tear this salad all the way up. What you missing out, boo? Let's see where we at with it. Yeah, I fuck with it. I'm just hungry. Because because I haven't ate all day. Yeah. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more of this, because you just can't go wrong. And a teeny tiny bit more salt. Not only that, where my cayenne pepper at? You know how I said hers was spicy? I got something for you, Kim. Hopefully this is. Don't get too cocky now with this. This cayenne pepper. That's enough. Ooh-wee. Yeah, so it's going down basement. We about to go ahead and, so here's how you do it. I got my salad. Oh yeah. Hold on. And a little bit of spice. You know what? I got the perfect spice on here now for a regular person. I just want to turn it up a little bit of a notch to remind me to see these to be like, damn! A little bit more of that. Just a little bit. I think I could take a little bit more salt. Just a little bit. Alright. And we're going to taste it again. Alright. Yeah. I got it. Alright, so next I'm going to take my nori rolls. I'm going to make little tiny kale wraps. You know? Not no big burrito like the wonderful Tassili do. I'm just making mine. Trying to open this carefully because I don't want to tear my nori wraps. Which I'm looking like I'm going to do anyway. Why don't you just use your knife, Kim? I feel like they don't want me to eat. Here we go. It's coming. Alright, bet. Only about 10 coming in here, so I probably got more salad. I'm definitely going to stuff these as big as I can. You got your nori sheets. Advice I can give to you: don't you eat these things. They are not to be eaten. So what you gotta do is you gotta wet these. Now, if I had something to dip it in, I just kind of don't feel like finding something, but I will get like a little pan. Either the pan that you put in the oven, like that, or, you know, a little cornbread pan. Put some water in it. You could just dip it in there real quick. That works. Me, I'm just gonna pour water in it since I'm by the sink. So now, I have this that was kind of hard, not hard, but stiff, almost like it was starched. Now I have that a little bit more flexible. I put my stuff in here as such. While I'm doing this, I'm gonna talk about this week. I dropped a song. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me doing the song a week. I ain't really promoted this week, so it's all on me this week. But I've been so torn about what I wanted to name the song. I've been sitting on it for a minute. And the song, it's been done just about. I added like a little bit extra stuff. But I've had the majority of the song done for quite a while. But I had the session just named Springtime because of the subject matter I was talking about, but I never thought I would name it that. So this week when I was getting ready to release it, well, I was like, and here's the roll. This week when I was getting ready to release it, I want to see if I can let you guys see this a little bit better. I'm gonna wet it. Again, this is like starch. Hold on. I got it wet. See if I can put this down so you guys can see. And then I'll get back to my story. You see this? You see this? You see this shit? It's kind of torn a little bit, but we're gonna work with it. So I just got a good amount in there. If I really want to sauce it up, I could put some of the spread on here, almost like a sub, like how you put mayo on a sub. And I fold it almost like, fold the corner first. And then I wrap this side like this. I could keep just wrapping it over, but we just gonna do it like that. And then I just roll it. And we got a little Kale wrap, see? All right, back at it. So, yeah, I didn't know what I wanted to name the song. I was ready to upload it early because I want to have the songs available on Fridays. I'm always going to have the song, regardless. I'm always going to have the song available on my website, and YouTube is very easy to upload, but I'm not like doing a boycott right now anymore. So I'm making it available. My fans, it seems like they just want to hear the music. So I got it available everywhere. In order to have it available, you got to kind of upload it at least 24 hours. You should be uploading like a week or 2 weeks before. But, you know, at least need like a day or two so it can distribute to at least like Spotify, Amazon, and Apple Music and Tidal. So I was down to the wire. Even though I had it ready all week, I just didn't know what to name it. And this week was kind of hectic a bit. My mind's been kind of cluttered, so it's like Monday passed, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, and it was Thursday, and I'm like, I gotta upload it. I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to at least have my fans help, like all my supporters, like help out. So I went on live, and then it's funny, like I went on live Thursday morning, so I wasn't even thinking it was gonna be available because I'm like, shoot, it's down to the wire. And my buddy Scott King was on there. He was talking about like a song we had, like he had touched base with me while I was on live figuring this out about a song I had, but at the same time he was talking about the song I was working on. And my other buddy Keto, he popped on. I know Scott, from me and Scott doing music together, we got a dope song coming out. And me and Keto, we was in a band together when I was in college. Like we was in a band, and he introduced me to the band. I went up to the Guitar Center, told him I do music. He told me he do music. We linked up, and we still, you know, connected. And this is like decades ago. Is it decades ago? It's like a decade. Anyways, I don't know. I ain't about to do that type of math right now. So, Scott, they both was on the live. They was the only two at the time. And Scott was like, yo, you should do something kind of avant-garde. I don't know if that's what he said, but something like that. Avant-garde, artsy, you know, just different. And I'm like, you know, probably you talking about like doing something like, it was a title that ain't got nothing to do with the song at all. And I'm like, you talking about like a Drake, was it Rick Ross? Was it, and Wale, like the, damn, what was it? Diced Pineapples? Is that it? I know it was Ross on there. But yeah, Diced Pineapples, or one of those songs. Is that the Diced Pineapples joint? Or Drake's like the 5 a.m. in Toronto. Well, I'm just saying something like that where it's not like a hook, the hook, but they just give it like a different kind of name and whatnot. He like, yeah. And then Keto was like, call it 8 a.m. in Detroit. it was 7:59 a.m. And the sky was like, no, name it 7:55. That's when you said, I quote, I said, I'm about to wrap this shit up. He was like, that's when you said you was about to wrap it up. He was like, name it 7:55 a.m. or name it 7:55. So that's what it is right now. It was, the beat's called Springtime. It kind of got that vibe. But I don't know why I didn't want to just name it Springtime. I might go back and rename it. I don't know. The beautiful thing about being independent is you kind of do it, you know, what you want to do. The horrible thing is the way human psychology and how it's linked up. It's like you want to make things as plain and simple as day for everybody. You know, otherwise they think you crazy, and crazy isn't cool anymore. Like eclectic crazy. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it is. Who knows? But I want to make it as simple as possible. I don't want people to know, like, hey, I like this song, and then want them to be able to find it, but I still want it to sit good on my spirit. And that was a song that was ready to go, so I wanted to drop it. But I'm still just was undecided about the title. So that's the song that I got. It's called 7 a.m. Which is beautiful because in the song I'm talking about kind of getting ready for spring and, like, you know, got this love interest and they working on their body. And it's funny because I say in there, you've been in the gym working on your body, getting right, doing Pilates and eating fruit from the vine. Which is wild because now I'm doing, like, that was like the first thing I ate as I'm dropping this song. Like, this is my water. I had a water fast, and now, next you know, I'm eating fruit from the vine when my family get back. You know, we're going to be eating raw. So I love how music and life for me always, like, links up and syncs up in some, I don't know, magical way. Yeah. Anywho. Damn. I got 3 done. I'll probably do about 3 more. If I can get 3 more. I could definitely probably get 3 more. Ooh, smell good. Hold on. Yes. I wanted to, woo! That's that cayenne pepper, boy. Wake you up. I like these fasts, though, that I've been doing. You know, been looking for clarity. A lot of it has to do with music, but it also has to do with life. Like, I sacrificed so much for music that I'm wondering, like, how to kind of navigate some areas of life. Like, what do I want to do for money in the meantime? Because once you do music for so long, you realize, man, I think I'm phenomenal at this shit, but shit might not work out. I mean, it's going to work out. But it's going to work out how it should. And not everybody can say, hey, it's going to work out and become like the biggest superstar in the world. There's going to be people that it's not going to work out for. Good people die every day, B. You know? What I mean by that is, shit, sometimes things don't work out as planned how you know, think they should. But it's going to work out because I'm going to always be doing music. And I'm going to be creating something that is going to be so good for so many people. And hopefully I'm around to enjoy it. Hopefully I figure everything out and my stars align in which, you know, I can do this full time forever and tour the world and everybody singing my songs, you know. But if not, guess what? I'm going to still be making music. But I'm figuring out, like, man, what I want to do, because I've been saying it could probably going to happen next year for, still, I ain't about to do this type of math, but definitely over a decade, try a decade and a half, probably close to 2 decades. You never know when it's your time, you know, but at the same time, I got a family, I got a wife, I got a baby, and I want them to experience a very beautiful life. and provide certain resources. It's not always about me, and I think that's one thing is having a family. You realize, man, that ain't always about me and what I want and what I'm thinking and my dreams. It's about the memories and the experiences that I create for my people. You know, having the resources or having the time to do things that's going to keep people like my son, make sure he has the resources he needs to be the best and that he can be and be able to do whatever it is. You know, go to camp, summer camps if he wants, play this sport, do this activity, you know, go on this field trip, have, you know, some nice new clothes for whenever it gets time for it, have money that I'm able to stack every month for him. Just to have money to stack every month so I can be building up a reserve of investments. Being able to really treat my wife, you know, and keep her smiling, happy, and spoiled. You know, getting her nails done, taking her on vacations, and being able to take them shopping and out to the movies or out to eat and things of that nature. It's like sometimes you know, you do things so long trying to get other people's attention and approval and them, you know, rocking with you. You're just trying to get seen by them, but it's people who's looking at you every day that's giving you attention. And it's like you want to reward those who deserve reward, and nobody deserves reward more than my family, the people that's here every day with me. So, with that being said, though, you know, I've been getting closer to God, especially during these fasts too. I mean, just getting back to my Bible, my PK. So I grew up in the church, but you know, with questioning everything, which is sometimes good, it took me into a world so vast that it's like it's good to be kind of getting back to the Word, you know what I mean, and just having some nourishment, some comfort through the Word of God, because, like I said, you look for so much in life. You read my Bible app and it's taking me through like certain prayers. It just keeps me realizing how blessed I am, how wonderful God is, and how much that I have to be thankful for. And just having comfort knowing that, I mean, I got my family that's always going to love me, but God's always loving me as well. So, I mean, I've been getting back to my word, you know, trying to just get more consistent and take things more serious. I take things seriously, but like serious enough to read my Bible and have time for meditation daily and, you know, work hard, do whatever I got to do to get some extra money, not just for music, but for my family, just to take, just to everything should, some things I can't control, but the shit that I can control, I want to control, and I want to put my family on just a high, on a high. You know, I want them to feel good every day, and I want to provide for them. And provide for myself and have, you know, stuff I need for myself just to look good, to feel good, you know, to invest in my career, just to do things the way I want to do it, like music videos or buy equipment, you know. So I've just been taking a lot of things serious, and it's like, man, like, how am I going to do all this with the time I got? How can I, what am I going to do for money? Like, I used to be like, oh, I'm going to play basketball. But I stopped caring about playing basketball until music came around because I'm like, that's what I'm going to do. So it's like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But what else am I going to do in the meantime that, you know, I can, you know, give great effort towards and be happy with? I don't know. Just thinking about what's going to make me happy. Thinking about how I can continue to get better, more disciplined, more consistent, make more money so I can spread it around to more people to provide value in their lives as well so they can also provide value in mine. Because a dollar is not meant to be held on to, it's meant to go around and circulate. Um, yeah, so I just been wanting clarity. I want to practice discipline and, you know, to cleanse myself, to let my body stop worrying about everything else, but just to heal itself. That's where the fast been coming in at. So there's a multiple. Oh, that's my shit. But yeah, just having a lot of different things that, as far as what I'm focusing on for. I gotta charge it. I got distracted, but yeah, just going within. I'm already an introvert. I'm already kind of weird, but anywho, just looking for some spiritual connection, some clarity, pushing myself, cleansing myself. So here's to first made meal from my water fast. I want to thank you for the food about to receive for nourishment of my body. I ask that you bless the hands that prepared this meal and all the hands that had a hand in making this meal possible for me. Keep it in mind those who are less fortunate. Take this meal this day, each other, everything we got now, everything we have in the near future, all in gratitude. Amen. Ooh, yeah. It's real good. Still ain't got nothing on hers. This is phenomenal though. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh. Alright, I'm about to go. I love y'all. I hope you guys found some new recipe that you could try out. If you like the content, give a thumbs up. Let me know. Or let me know what else you would like to see more of. The music. I can always give y'all that. Let me know what you're interested in. Family life, cooking, working out, just talking one-on-one if you're cool with this type of content. It's a little more chill, short form. It's always going to have its jewels in it. All right. I love y'all. Y'all be easy. Have a good night. Peace.